Welcome. This is the first class for our 6-week series, Yoga for Clarity. The series is designed around using the 8 limbs of yoga as a foundation for supporting us during times of stress, anxiety, and burnout. So maybe that means we're currently stressed, anxious, or burned out, or maybe that means we have been in the past and we might be in the future. I'm hoping that what I offer you in this course will help you to access these tools, the 8 limbs of yoga, for your practice on and off of the mat. So for today's class, we'll start with the 4th limb of yoga, which is pranayama. Pranayama is the yoga or the limb of yoga that is most associated with breath awareness or mastery of the breath. And I chose to start with this limb of yoga because it's been very valuable for me in my journey of managing mental health and wellness. And I feel that it is an accessible, or it can be an accessible tool for us to use or access on and off of our mats, meaning that the breath practice that we do when we're in our yoga classes, we can take with us to our homes, our workplaces, wherever we might be in need of some relief from stress, anxiety, and burnout. So I hope that you'll be able to take a little something away from this practice. If you have time to check in with the emails that I send you on Mondays, I'll revisit some of those practices through the email in a way that might allow you to try them out at home when you're away from our Zoom practice. With that, we will begin. Let's start by lying down on our mats. Come to a comfortable position. Give yourself some time to adjust and set up. As you arrive lying down, send your legs out nice and long. Release your arms at your sides. Take a long breath in through your nose. Big sigh out on the exhale. Do that again. Long breath in through the nose. Big sigh out on the exhale. Last time, big breath in through the nose. Hold a little at the top. Big sigh out on the exhale. Let your breath come to a natural rhythm. Release some tension in the brows, the jaw. Let your shoulders rest heavy onto the mat. Let your feet open away from one another. And begin to count your inhales and exhales. We'll do 3 rounds. When you reach an inhale, count to 5. When you reach an exhale, count to 7. Keep going with that pace. 2 more rounds. Count to 5 on your inhale. And 7 on your exhale. Last time, 5 on your inhale. 7 on your exhale. Release the count. Let your breath come to a natural rhythm. Rock your head from side to side. Bring some small movements back into your bodies. Maybe blink open the eyes if they were closed. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a few rocks from side to side. Hug your right knee in, send your left leg long, and let your leg rest on the mat. Take a couple rocks from side to side. Clasp beneath your knees, send the sole of the foot up to the ceiling. Draw your thigh towards your chest, maybe right outside of the belly, half happy baby. Hug your knee again. Set up for a twist. Draw your right knee to the left side of your body. Open your right arm. Take a couple breaths here. Come back through center. Hug your left knee in. Send your right leg out long. Take a couple rocks from side to side. Clasp your fingers beneath your knee. Send the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling, drawing your thigh towards your belly, maybe right outside of the belly, half happy baby. Hug your knee into your chest again. Set up for your twist. Draw your knee to the right side of your body. Open your left arm. Take a few breaths. Come back through center with your knee. Hug your right knee in. Rock from side to side. Maybe open the knees a little wider this time. Plant your feet into the mat, wide on the mat for windshield wipers. You can rest your hands on your belly. Let both knees fall to the right together. Both knees back through center to the left together. Keep going, do a few rounds, right and left. Come back through center. Heel toe your feet to hip width distance, walking your heels in towards your hips for bridge pose. Take a breath in and a breath out before we begin. We'll sync our breath to movement once we start. When you reach an inhale, for the full pace of your inhale, slowly lift your hips away from the mat, bridge pose. Exhale, full pace of your exhale, slowly lower down, hips to the mat. Keep going with your pace. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Do that a few more times at your pace. Last time, inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Hug your knees towards your chest. Take a few rocks and rolls up to a seat or come to a seat any way that feels comfortable in your body. When you reach your seat, cross your legs. Let your arms come off to either side. Take a big inhale, reach up. Big exhale, slowly lower. Keep syncing your breath to your movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to prayer. Switch the cross of your ankles. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as you twist to the right. Gentle twist, take a breath here. Come back through center, reach up. Gentle twist to the left, take a breath here. And back through center, reach up. Side stretch, right hand down, reach through your left fingers. Back through center, left hand down, reach through your right fingers. Back through center. Take a few wrist rolls. Switch the direction. And we'll make our way to tabletop. In tabletop, I like to pad my knees. If that's something that you would like to do, give yourself a moment to adjust and set up. When you reach your table, we'll find our wrists beneath our shoulders and our knees beneath our hips. Get there, take a breath, adjust if needed. And on an inhale, lift your chest and your tail. As you exhale, round your spine, release your neck. Keep going with your cat-cows, 3 more rounds, your pace. Inhale when the belly hammocks towards the mat. Exhale as you round your spine. Last round of cat-cow. Come back through a neutral spine. Rock your hips right to left to stretch the sides of your body. Come back through neutral spine in table. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, press back to child's pose, hips to heels, forehead to the mat. When your inhale begins, press to table again. Tuck your toes and exhale, press up to down dog. Inhale, lower your knees back to table. Flip your feet, exhale to child's pose. Inhale, lift to table, flip your feet or tuck your toes again. Exhale to down dog. Inhale back to table, lower the knees. Exhale, untuck your toes, press to child's pose. Keep going with that series of movement. Do that a couple more times at your pace. Last full round from down dog to table, from table to child's pose, from child's pose back to down dog. Big breath in your down dog. Press forward to plank pose. When you reach your plank, adjust, set up, and then take a big breath. Press to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Press to your down dog. Inhale to your plank. Exhale to down dog. Do that a couple more times, your pace. Last time, find your down dog. Take a breath there. Walk your palms back to meet your feet. Soft bend in the knees, release the neck, reach for opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Keep that bend in your knees. Roll up nice and slow. Take a shoulder roll at the top. Couple shoulder rolls forward. Release the shoulders, let your chin fall to your chest. Right ear rolls to the right shoulder. Left ear roll to your left shoulder. Do that a few times. Release the head. Find the front of your mat, mountain pose Tadasana. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find your flat back with your palms on your shins. As you do, lengthen through the top of the head. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Take 3 breaths in your plank. Long line of energy from heel through the top of the head. Engage the core. Last big breath. Press to down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. As you exhale, step through center with your right foot. Low lunge, back knee comes to the mat. Release the toes. Inhale, press the arms all the way up. Take 3 big rounds of breath. One more big inhale before we twist. As you exhale, twist to the right. You can place one hand on your thigh for support or keep your arms in a T. Couple breaths. Inhale as you sweep the arms up through center. Exhale, sweep the fingertips to the mat. Walk your right foot forward half a step. As you inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your toes. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, lunge. Do that a couple more times, go at your pace. Last time, straight leg, lifted toes. Inhale, length through the top of the head. Exhale, maybe fold nose towards your knee. Take a couple more breaths here. Lift up, press to your lunge. Find your plank pose. Set up in plank, then take 3 big breaths. Engage in the core, long line of energy, heels through the top of the head. Last big breath. Press to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Step through center for low lunge, left leg forward. Release the back knee, back toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Hold in your low lunge. 3 rounds of breath. One more big inhale before we twist. Exhale, twist to the left. Maybe one hand to thigh for support. Maybe arms to T, take 3 breaths. Sweep back through center, reach up with the arms. Sweep the palms down, fingertips to the mat. Half step forward with your left toes. Inhale, straighten your leg, lift your toes. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, straighten your leg, lift your toes. Exhale, lunge. One more time, straighten the leg, lift the toes. Exhale, lunge. This time, straighten your leg, lift your toes, lengthen through your spine. And as you exhale, maybe nose to knee, take a couple breaths. Lift up to your lunge again and find your plank pose. Coming into plank for 3 big breaths. Set up, start your breath. Stay engaged in the core. One more big breath, beautiful. Press to down dog. Gaze forward, come to the balls of your feet. As you bend your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Place your palms on your shins for a flat back. Inhale, lots of length through the top of the head. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you stand up, reach through your arms. Exhale, palms to prayer. Close the eyes, rock side to side, take a couple breaths. Mountain pose, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Plant your palms, step to plank. 3 big breaths in your plank. Deep inhale, engage the core. Full exhale. 2 more breaths, your pace. Embrace the shaking. Last big breath. Press to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step through center. Find your high lunge, stand when you're ready. 3 big breaths here, pressing off the ball of the back foot, into the front foot, reaching through the arms, open the chest. Big inhale before we twist. Exhale, twist to the right. Take 2 more rounds of breath here, maybe arms in a T, maybe one hand supporting the thigh. Spin open, ground down through your back foot, warrior 2. Take 3 breaths here. See if you can release some tension in the shoulders. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, find your extended side angle and hold there for 3 breaths. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm reaches. One more big breath. Stand and straighten your leg. Take a little step in, setting up for goddess pose, heels in, toes out. Bring your palms to prayer, sit into your squat. When you get there, inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your legs. Exhale, palms touch, sit down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms touch and sit. Inhale, reach up, beautiful. Exhale, palms touch and sit. This time stay, palms to your insides of your thighs. Straighten your arms. Take a shoulder dip with the right shoulder. Come back through center. Shoulder dip with the left shoulder. Back through center. Palms to prayer. One big breath, open chest. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. As you exhale, turn to the back of your mat, coming to a high lunge with the left leg forward, up on the ball of the right foot. Inhale, reach up with the arms. Take 3 breaths. One more big breath here. Inhale before we twist. Exhale, twist to the left. Couple breaths here. Slowly spin open. Warrior 2, ground down through your back foot. 3 breaths. Release the shoulders from the ears. Nice and open in the chest. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Get there, open the chest, take 3 big breaths. Stand, straighten the legs. Heels in, toes out for goddess. Sit down, palms to prayer. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, sit down, palms to prayer. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, reach up. This time, exhale, sit down. Stay for 3 rounds of breath. Open your chest, small tuck in your tail. Conscious breath, send it to the belly. Release it all on the exhale, 1 more breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to prayer. Back to the front of your mat, high lunge, right leg forward, left leg back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep the palms down. Step to plank, set up and hold, 3 rounds of breath. Finish that breath, press to down dog. Big breath in your down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step to lunge, high lunge, left foot forward, up on the ball of the back, right foot. Inhale, reach up, take 3 big breaths. One more big breath. Inhale before we twist. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep that conscious breath. Couple rounds here. Use your thigh for support if you need. Slowly spin open, warrior 2. Find your warrior 2. Release in the shoulders. Take 3 breaths. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. 3 big breaths, resting on the left forearm, reaching through the right arm. Stand up, straighten the legs. Set up for goddess. Heels in, toes out. When you're ready, sit down. One more big breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, palms to prayer. Turn the back of your mat, high lunge, right leg forward, up on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, reach up. 3 big breaths here. Big inhale before you twist. Exhale, twist to the right. Use your paw or thigh for support if you'd like, or arms to a T for your breath. Slowly spin open, warrior 2. 3 big breaths here, let the shoulders go, release tension in the jaw. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, reach through the left arm. Take 3 big breaths. Stand up, straighten the leg. Back to goddess. Heels in, toes out. Sit to your squat. Bring your palms to your thighs. Straighten the arms. Take a dip. Dipping the right shoulder down. Back through center, dip the left shoulder down. Back through center, hold for a big breath. Inhale, reach up, straighten the legs. Exhale, find your high lunge, left leg forward, facing the front of your mat. Reach up with your arms, take a big breath. Exhale, sweep your palms down. Step to plank, 3 big breaths. Last breath. Press to down dog, take a big breath in, big breath out. Slowly lower your knees to the mat. Release your toes, hips to the heels, child's pose, rest your forehead. Stay here for a few moments. Let your breath become steady. Another breath in your child's pose. From your child's pose, come up to a seat on your knees just for a moment. Reach for water. Take a sip. Use the next 3 rounds of breath to move in any way that feels good. So it might feel good to take some wrist rolls if you're feeling tension in the wrists. Maybe your body is calling for some side stretches. Maybe a seated cat-cow, holding onto the knees. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, round the spine. Take the next couple breaths, move in any way that feels good for you. When you feel ready, find your down dog again. From your down dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Reach for opposite elbows. Let the head go. Sway side to side. Forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach through your arms. Exhale, palms to prayer. Mountain pose, close the eyes. Rock side to side, take a few breaths. Blink open the eyes, release the arms. Come to a wide-legged stance, sideways on your mat. For Prasarita, forward fold, wide-legged, forward fold. You might find that your ankles are comfortable right beneath your wrists if your arms are in a T. Adjust as feels necessary in your body. Inhale, reach up with your arms. Exhale, let your palms touch as you fold, kicking the hips back, chest forward. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Let your head hang heavy. Bring some weight to the front of your feet. Take a few rounds of breath here. Come up to your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. From here, take a few lunges from right to left. If this doesn't feel right in your body, you can come up to stand, bringing the palms to prayer as you lunge. Whichever feels best for you, take a few more slow rounds right to left. Last time, on the right, hold for a full breath. Come back through center, left, hold for a full breath. Come back through center, heel toe your feet in a step, and then bring your heels in, toes out for Malasana. Yogi squat. Your feet will be a little bit more than hip width distance as you sit down. Bring your palms to prayer. Opening the thighs with your upper arms. Inhale as you lengthen. Stay here if this feels good in your body. If you're feeling a lot of dis-ease or discomfort, lift up to a squat. Wherever you choose, take a couple more rounds of breath, maybe close the eyes. One more big breath. Fingertips to the mat. Lift your hips, forward fold. Heel toe your feet to hip width distance. Let your head hang heavy in your fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach through the arms. Exhale, palms to prayer, close the eyes. Rock side to side, couple times. Open the eyes, release the hands, come all the way down to the mat, lying down. When you get there, hug your knees to your chest, rock side to side. Release your feet wide on the mat for windshield wipers. Let both knees fall to the right together. Come back through center, both knees fall to the left together. Do that a few times, right and left. Next time your knees fall to the right, let them stay for a full breath, or actually let's stay for 3 breaths. If you'd like to deepen this stretch, you can bring your right heel to the top of your left thigh. Maybe roll your gaze away from your knees. Arms could be in a T, or hands could rest comfortably on your belly. Release the top foot. Let your head come back through center. Let your knees come through center and fall off to the left this time. If you'd like to deepen the stretch on this side, left heel to the top of the right thigh. Maybe let your head or your gaze roll away from your knees. Take 3 big breaths. Release your top foot. Let your head and your knees come back through center. Hug your knees towards your chest. And from here, you can rock side to side, or you can take happy baby. If there's another pose that your body's calling for that you'd like to finish up your practice with, take that now. If you're with me for happy baby, send the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. You can wrap your hands beneath your knees if that feels good, pressing the thighs towards the belly, or reach for the outside of either of your feet, both feet. Draw the knees towards the underarms. Take a few rounds of breath, maybe rock side to side. Another moment or so, moving in any way you like. When you're ready, we'll set up for Shavasana. I'll give you an option to start your Shavasana with the soles of the feet together in butterfly, opening your knees wide away from one another. This feels good. Take 3 breaths here. If you're ready to send your legs out long, you can do that now as well. We'll start our 3 breaths here. When you finish your 3rd round of breath, you could stay in your butterfly for Shavasana or send one leg out long at a time. Lift your head, lengthen your neck. If you have a ponytail, maybe take that ponytail out. Rest your head back down. Open your arms at your sides. Take a big breath into the belly. Hold at the top of your inhale. On the exhale, big sigh out. Soften your gaze, close your eyes. Release tension in the brows, tension in the jaw. Let your shoulders melt heavy into the mat. Let your feet open away from one another. Take another big breath in. Release all the air on the exhale. Allow yourself to rest here, fully rest, fully release for the next few moments in your Shavasana. Take a few deep rounds of breath. Start to invite small movements back into your bodies. And as you do, I'll read you a quote about our breath by Donna Farhi. Our breath is constantly rising and falling, ebbing and flowing, entering and leaving our bodies. Full body breathing is an extraordinary symphony of both powerful and subtle movements that massage our internal organs, oscillate our joints, and alternately tone and release all the muscles in the body. It is a full participation in life. Take a big stretch overhead, point and flex the toes. When you're ready, roll off to one side, curl up into a ball. Stay there for a couple more breaths. Crawl your way back up to a seat. Close the eyes as you arrive. It's okay, Maylee. It's okay. When you reach your seat, inhale, reach the arms all the way up, big stretch. Exhales, palms come back through heart center. Rub your palms together, create some heat. Place one hand on your heart space, one hand on your belly. Take a big breath into your belly. Fill your belly as it rises. Exhale, lower your chin to your chest. Press the air out from the belly. Take one last moment. Notice how you feel. Namaste. You can blink, open your eyes, release your hands. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to those of you that were able to show up for the live class this morning. I re-recorded today's class so that we would have a nice clean version for you to practice if you were not able to attend. And if you would like to be able to revisit this class throughout the week, you're welcome to. My dog is getting impatient with me. You're welcome to revisit this class as much as you like. Reach out to me if you have questions, concerns, anything at all. See you next week.